Hey you guys, wow, it has been a while. I actually just started filming this before I even really had a plan for a video, but I wanted to first of all celebrate the fact that I got my office redone. It's no longer a disaster. It looks pretty, and I have a whole new setup, a new lighting setup. I'm really excited to just move forward with my business now from like a clean slate, having things organized a little better, cuter. I spend a ton of time in my office and I want it to be a serene and beautiful place, and I think I'm finally getting there. So I'm back from my little break. I needed just a minute to get my head on straight, get my office redone. My kids are officially in full-time school, both of them. I have a first grader and a second grader, and they're in school Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to almost 4 o'clock, which is crazy. So 4 days a week, I have a relatively large chunk of time to get work done, to grow my business and keep doing what I'm doing, keep making videos here. But again, like I said, I needed like a minute to reset everything, reorganize, redecorate, and I feel really happy with where we're at. So like I mentioned, I have two little boys, ages 6 and 8, and I work from home selling on eBay and Amazon. I make a full-time income from it. I absolutely love what I do, and my goal is to share how I do what I do with you so that you can do it too. I thought I would go ahead and jump into a what sold video because I know those are super helpful for you guys, and you get to see what has actually sold in my store and what's actually generated money for me. I'm gonna share some things that have sold with you guys. I did sell $1,000 yesterday alone, which was an amazing day. I did run a sale and I was so excited to have these offers in. Because I took kind of a break to decorate and reorganize and reset everything, I fell behind in my eBay business a little bit. So I ran a sale yesterday, I shared it with my Instagram audience, and I had a ton of people buy from me, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you so much. So while I do my shipping, I'm gonna share some of the things that I'm shipping with you and what they sold for. And I'm also going to share a little bit later other things that have sold for me recently for really good money that might make you a profit too. So come along with me and let's kind of tour my new office and do some shipping.
Perfect.
Okay, got all my shipping done, and then now it's kind of the evening time because the day got away from me after all that shipping, but I wanted to share a few more things that sold for me recently for pretty good money and just some interesting solds. This is an Anthropologie Angel of the North cardigan. It's open front and kind of looser fit, open weave. It's really pretty. I sold it for $35 plus $7 shipping, and I bought it for $5 at a yard sale. So I'm extremely happy with this. Angel of the North is an Anthro brand. It's a really good idea to familiarize yourself with Anthropologie brands. Some do better than others. I will just be totally honest. Brands like Maeve and Postmark don't do as well for me, traditionally at least fetch the right amount of money. Angel of the North, Sleeping on Snow, and a few others tend to do a lot better. So it's just a good idea to familiarize yourself with those brands and see, how they do for you. I mean, everyone's experience is going to be different. This sold for, again, like I said, $35 plus $7 shipping, and it took about a month to sell. This is an exclusively Mizook blazer. This is kind of like, these last two are examples where I used my mannequin. I don't use it that often. I hadn't used it. So like, you guys know, if you've been following me, I've been playing around with my photographing format for a long time. I go back and forth between what's quickest and easiest and what looks really good. And for like a little while, I indulged myself and used my mannequin and did the fancy way. And I have to say, things did look a lot better. I think they fetched more money than I would normally get for them, but it took a lot longer and it was a little more laborious. There are definitely things that showcase items better on a mannequin, but with my new lighting setup, which I'll do a video on that, like on how I'm gonna photograph from here on out. Right now I have a hanging mannequin and I also have a flat lay area. So I plan on actually doing probably mostly flat lays and a few hanging mannequin pictures just to showcase an item a little bit better. I don't think anything will look as good as this original fiberglass mannequin. It's just kind of a bummer. It just takes too long, and I don't sell enough high-end clothing to make it really worth it. Anyway, this exclusively Mizuki open front acrylic blazer sold for $45 plus $7 shipping, and I picked this up for $3. This was at a yard sale where I bought out someone's eBay store, and I picked up everything for about $3 a piece. So this was a $3 pickup. Exclusively Mizuki does pretty well for me consistently. Sometimes it can sit, but when it's a unique piece like this, it sells relatively quickly. This one took 2 months to sell. I don't know if that's fast for some people or not, but for me, I'm totally fine with that. These are some AG, Adriano Goldschmied Stilt jeans. These are like medium wash, mid-rise. Adriano Goldschmied sells at around this price range for me very consistently, $25 to $35, sometimes more. But I picked this up at a garage sale for $3 and it sold 1 month later for, like I said, $29 plus shipping. These are the Athleta Flux Gray joggers, and they have like a heathered print. They're really, really cute, super soft. And I picked these up at a yard sale 1 month ago. They sold for $29 plus $7 shipping. Athleta can be a little hit or miss. The more recent styles do a lot better for me. And that's where you can look on the inner tag and just look up the style number and you can get a pretty good idea if it's a recent piece or not. But as we enter fall, all of my fall pieces are going. The sweatpants, the sweaters, cozy cardigans, all that kind of stuff is moving a lot faster, and that's just because of the season. I love fall. I love selling cardigans, sweaters, all kinds of cozy things. It's like my favorite. This is a Burton full zip sweater. Burton is kind of a sleeper brand for me. It can sit for a little while, but it generally always sells for a decent amount of money, $35 to upwards of $55 for me. And this sweater sold for $35 plus $7 shipping. It's this really cute snowflake pattern, has the embroidery on the front. And like I said, it's fall, it's colder, so all of these sweaters are selling a lot faster for me. So I love Burton. I get their jackets, sweaters, and again, more recent, the better. If it's a really old vintage style, it has to be a really cool pattern or else I will pass on it. This was another one from that garage sale where I bought out her eBay store, and it sat around for a couple months until it sold. This is an Apple Magic Trackpad. This is actually a much older model. This is from, I want to say 2011. If you look on the back of the item and you look at the model number, you can look it up and see when it was manufactured. So this is almost 10 years old, but it sold in 1 day for $40 plus $5 shipping, which is really fast. So Apple products are crazy. Definitely pick them up whenever you find them. This sold in 1 day. I picked it up for $5 at a yard sale. Definitely a great pickup. Any of their keyboards, trackpads, computers, iPads, I mean, you guys know. I can't sell Apple products on Amazon. It is restricted for me, so I do sell them on eBay. Normally, I would sell an electronic like this on Amazon, send it to Amazon and have them take care of it, but it still sold really fast for me and I'm glad for that. This is an Anthropologie New with Tags Rosy Nira belted cardigan. Really cute. I actually kind of wanted to keep this, so I'm a little bummed that it sold, but I'm glad that it's gone. It's going to a great home, I'm sure. It was brand new with tags. Again, this was I picked it up for around $3 and it sold very quickly for me. So glad to see it go off to its new home. It was really, really cute. This is a Filson hat. It had a couple miscolored stains on it, maybe bleach or something, really faint. It was still in really good condition. It's a fedora hat. I looked it up online, got the full name of it, the Tin Cloth Packer hat. And Filson is a brand you definitely want to look out for. It's a very high-end men's brand, very popular, sells really quickly. This is just a hat. It had flaws and it sold in just a couple days for $30 plus $7 shipping. So I bought it for a couple dollars at a yard sale, sold really fast. So that definitely tells you what you can get with Filson. You can turn it around really quickly usually, and their jackets, tops, sweaters, they go for a lot of money, even the bags. These are some Patagonia boys snow shop pants. They are boys size, so with Patagonia, their kids lines don't generally sell for as much for me, but these pants I bought at that same, I'm gonna repeat myself, that same garage sale where I purchased that woman's eBay store. So for just a few dollars, I was able to list them on eBay. Again, it was a couple months before they sold, but they did sell for $50 plus $7 shipping. So of course, clothing items that are children's sizes and geared towards children just aren't gonna sell for as much as adult size, but still, I'm really happy with this turnaround. These are some Madewell size 25, so pretty small, over the belly maternity jeans. Do not sleep on maternity jeans, especially if it's a nicer brand like Madewell, Paige, Citizens for Humanity. Hudson, any of those that have the maternity big belly band, those will sell for good money. And sure enough, this sold for $50 plus $7 shipping in just a few days. I did buy them for $10 at a yard sale, but that was a quick turnaround and well worth it to get the $50 plus $7 shipping. This is a really pretty Anthropologie dress. This is where my mannequin really showed it off in a beautiful way. And this is where I'll be sad to see it go. I sold it locally, you guys. Someone's picking it up tomorrow. So I'm a little sad to see it go. I also just, again, don't have the room and the space for it, and it takes a little bit too long to set things up. But I will admit, it does make things look beautiful, and it helps things like this dress sell a lot faster. Really pretty. $35 plus $7 shipping. I picked it up for $5 from someone locally, and this was only listed a week before it sold, so definitely a great pickup. It's Aria? I'm not sure how to say that. It is an Anthro brand though, and definitely be on the lookout. These are some Figs scrubs. You guys might have seen these ads all over Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Figs are really popular in the medical community, and they're really high-end scrubs. They're super soft. I picked these up at a yard sale for $3 for the set, and I sold them for $40 plus $6 shipping. I probably could have gotten more, but these had a few bleach stains on them and some discolorations, really small and really slight. I did disclose that in the listing, but it was so minor that I still felt fine selling it as long as I disclosed it, and it sold in just one day for $46. So I'm really happy with that. Again, $3 pickup, sold in a day, really fast turnaround. So definitely pick up Figs if you ever spot them out in the wild. These are some Eileen Fisher New With Tags 3XL twill pants, like loose fit. I picked these up at a thrift store for I think $8, around there, and they sold in 1 month for $68 plus shipping. So really happy with that. Eileen Fisher is kind of crazy. The retail price is insane. Like, I think these originally retailed for like around $185, something like that. But usually for resale, I mean, these were brand new, so they fetched a little more, but usually for resale, it's anywhere from $30 to $40, sometimes $50, and that's what you can expect. This was a very hard one for me to sell. This is my Lululemon scuba hoodie that I found last year for $5 at a thrift store. Best find ever. I recognized it right away. I was so excited. I wore it like 1 million times, but it was just time to move on. It was just a little big for me. Didn't quite fit as well as I wanted it to, but it is extremely rare. I might have even been able to get more for this, but it was on like a day where I was just ready to let things go, and so I let it go for $85 plus $7 shipping. Still a great turnaround considering I wore it for a year and I found it for $5, and it's an international sale. So and I've yet in 4 years had a single person return something to me that was an international sale. So to kind of guarantee that it's not going to be returned, I was okay letting it go, but I am still a little sad about it. And then last but not least, this is a Comme des Garçons. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Runway deconstructed jacket. So crazy. This is where like my mannequin was so key, you guys. Like, I don't think I could have shown this off in any other way. How do I flat lay something like this? It's not possible, but it's totally unique and crazy. Comme des Garçons has collabed with Converse and a few other brands to make these really funky, cool shoes and prints. And this, I think this was manufactured in like 2001, so a long time ago. Even though that's like when I was a junior in high school, so I feel really old actually saying that, but it was manufactured a while ago, but still it was in great condition. I found this at an estate sale. These people had all kinds of like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, crazy stuff, but all of it was way overpriced. Like, I went in there and they had a fur coat for sale for $10,000 at an estate sale. I was like, you guys, what are you on? You're on something. This is crazy. Maybe it was worth that though, I don't know. So they had all their high-end couture stuff in one room, all hanging, and they had people guarding it at all times. I found like a few purses and really cool things, but they were all $200, $300. Just, there was no wiggle room with resale at all. So I went into the back room, the person's bedroom, the owner's bedroom, and they had a huge closet full of stuff that was not marked up, and I found this in there along with another cardigan. I recognized the tag. I know they had collabed with other brands. I went for it and took it home, put it on my mannequin Courtney, and sure enough, it sold in just a week. It sold pretty quickly. I did list this for over $400. I took the offer for $250 because one, I bought it for $10, so that's still a really good profit for me. Two, it was an international sale, so it was, again, something that's probably not going to be returned to me. And three, I like money. And I was just ready to see it go. I was excited to see it sell. There was another one that's been listed on eBay forever for like $800 and it just had not sold. And so I just thought to myself, I can just let this go and get my profit really quickly, or I can let it sit for a year or two at a much higher price, and I just decided to let it go. So long story short, I'm really happy with the profit I made on this. It's totally unique and crazy, and it was a really fun and cool find. Okay, that about does it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I know I'm so inconsistent on here on YouTube. I'm really sorry about that. I want to be better. Thank you for your patience with me as my subscribers. I really cannot tell you what you mean to me. Thank you so much for following along in my journey. I'm really appreciative of all of you. And again, I am going to try to get some good content out for you. I just needed a second to reset, redo my office, redo some of my organization, my photo setup and everything. And I think that I've come to a really happy place where I'm excited to move forward. So, of course, you can follow me on Instagram at Hustle at Home Mom. TikTok, I'm also on TikTok. I only have a few videos there, but you can catch me on TikTok, Hustle at Home Mom as well. And thanks again, you guys. I really appreciate you all. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like content like this. This is the best way to let me know to make more. And subscribe to my channel for more reselling tips, tricks, and advice from my perspective. All right, you guys, take care, and I will catch you next time.